Hey guys, I'm back again with a new video. Yes, one after the other. At this point, I might as well consider myself a daily uploader. I mean, I kind of skip a day or two, but anyways, as promised in the map update video that I made a few days ago, today I'll be showing you guys around a new traditional farmhouse that have been added into the new RoCitizens update. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this new house is called the Traditional Farmhouse, and it's basically a single story home with 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It has a porch right in back and a car garage that can fit a maximum of 2 cars. It costs only $65,000, so I wouldn't say that the price is too bad. It's slightly more expensive than the Craftsman and the Tellurian, but not really that expensive when comparing to the other homes that are available to purchase in the game. So yeah, it's a super affordable home with plenty of rooms, perfect for having some family role plays or just simply decorating. Moving along to the outside of the home, you can see that these fences are pretty unique when comparing them to the other fences that are in the game. I also think that they look quite nice as well. They look a lot like the fences of the Craftsman, except the post of it seems to be a lot wider with a pyramid sort of shape right at the top of it. Right at the front of the house, you can see that this house looks a lot like the Craftsman, which is a house that was released before this one. The materials that was used for this house is a lot similar to it. One of the main differences between this house and the Craftsman is that this one seems to have a more varying shape compared to the Craftsman. The Craftsman, it was just like flat on each side, and I definitely like the shape of this one a lot more. In addition to that, the default colors of the house looks beautiful as well. Once opening the grand double doors of this home, you are greeted to the foyer, which has hallways right at the sides, all leading to its respective bedrooms. One thing that I'm not really a big fan of personally would be this pillar going right in between the double doors of this home. Usually there shouldn't be something like that in real life. Another thing that I like about this house is that there are a lot of parts in this home that just doesn't seem proportional when comparing it to your character. For example, I've set my age in the game to be at 18, which would give you the maximum height of your character. Now just look how short I look, or rather, how tall the door looks when compared to me. The door is probably almost twice as tall as me. Not really a deal breaker here, but it's definitely something you should consider before buying this house. Turning right into this room, we have a room that looks like a great place for an office. I think it would look great if you have your desk right near the window, facing away from it, with a bunch of bookshelves along the wall. Back here is a room that was intended to be a closet, but seems very large, almost as big as you consider it as a walk-in closet of some sort. It might be nice to make this room a bit smaller by adding some blocks right against the wall, or you could use this room for something else, maybe a storage room or a kitchen pantry. Next to this closet is the master bedroom of the home. The windows are very nicely distributed throughout this room. There's plenty of room for you guys to mess around with your furniture. Right to the side, we have 2 closets both looking identical in size with lovely sliding double doors. This bedroom also includes his personal bathroom, which is located over here. It has a very large window too. Maybe you can have a fancy bathtub just right beneath it with some bathroom counters and sinks right to the side. I don't know, there's definitely a lot you can do with this room for sure. Okay, back to the foyer. We're going to now take a look at the other rooms. Turning right here, we can see a very small room. This room was probably intended to be a bathroom judging by the marble flooring. It's probably a standard bathroom, nothing unusual here. Definitely very fitting to be at this location. Next to this bathroom, we can find our bedroom. This one's not as big as the other one, but it also has its own bathroom right along with it. This room is probably good for a room for maybe your children, your role play, or it's just a great room to furnish you like to decorate smaller rooms. Moving out to the back part of the house, we see that the living room, dining room, and the kitchen all share the same room. Again, definitely a lot of space for you to have fun decorating your home. One thing that I don't like about this home, or at least not right now, would be the black and brown color of the wood floor right here. Of course, we can definitely change these colors to something else though, so not much of a problem here, I think. If I were to be decorating this home, I would have the color of the floor of the dining room and the living room to be the same. Here at the living room, there seems to be no fireplace for the home, so it might be a good idea to maybe build some sort of fireplace here, since there is a chimney against the wall from the outside. At the kitchen, there's another room in which it leads to the mudroom and the garage of the home. The shape of the garage is great since it looks like you can add in maybe some other stuff in your garage, like for example maybe a storage cabinet or a workshop. Here the garage door can open and close with simply a button on your phone, similar to that of the Craftsman, Villa, and Modern Bungalow. Lastly, we have a door here which leads to the outside of the home. At the back of the home is a beautiful porch and it can be lit up by the lights that are turned on and off on the inside. Along with that, there's also a pretty good amount of space in the back where you can play around with some outdoor furniture. Anyway, that pretty much concludes this entire video. As far as whether or not I plan on making a video on this house in the near future, it seems likely for sure. This house is certainly not a bad house at all. It definitely would be something that I would like to make in the future. It's a pretty well-rounded home. It's packed with a lot of rooms for you to have your role plays in, and it would be great if you were into the decorating aspect of the game. Anyways, be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We have almost reached 1 million subs, and one additional sub will get me closer to my goal. Alright, guess this is the end of my video. I'll see you all in the next one.